How does property ownership relate to individual rights? Have you ever wondered how owning property ties into your personal rights? This question is especially relevant in discussions about individual rights versus collective rights. In the American context, property ownership is closely linked to individual rights, particularly from a Republican viewpoint. The right to own property is seen as an extension of personal freedom. It reflects the belief that individuals should have the ability to acquire, control, and use their property without unnecessary government interference. This idea aligns with the Republican emphasis on limited government and personal responsibility. Property ownership is often viewed as a natural right that existed before the Constitution. Just like the right to bear arms under the Second Amendment, Republicans argue that the Constitution protects the right to own property. This protection is essential for personal freedom, allowing individuals to secure their homes and livelihoods. Owning property gives individuals control over their environment. This control enables them to exercise their freedoms more fully. For instance, property rights allow a person to maintain their home and use it as they wish, as long as they follow the law. This concept ties into self-defense, where the right to bear arms is often justified as necessary to protect one's home and family from threats. From a Republican perspective, government regulations that infringe on property rights are seen as an overreach. Just as Republicans defend the Second Amendment as an individual right, they also advocate for strong protections of property rights against excessive government control. This viewpoint holds that individual rights, including property ownership and gun ownership, are interconnected pillars of liberty. In essence, property ownership relates to individual rights by embodying the principle that individuals have the freedom to control their possessions and surroundings. This principle is closely linked to the Republican interpretation of constitutional rights, including the Second Amendment. It emphasizes individual autonomy, limited government interference, and the protection of personal security and property. Understanding this relationship helps clarify the broader discussions surrounding individual rights versus collective rights, especially in the context of gun rights and property ownership. The connection between these rights is a vital part of the ongoing conversation about personal freedoms in America.